Okay, so in nutshell, they said, okay, oh, this person, oh, but she died many years ago, and so it's a ghost that went to Lagos and had a baby. Oh my God! So that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's almost middle of the night here. So some time ago, like some days back, I filmed the video here telling you guys about a child that was born to a Nigerian man by a Ghanaian woman back in the 80s, and the man never took responsibility until recently. So we went in search of the lady. So this video is update on that. So some people want to know if I succeeded in locating the woman and her daughter or not. So that is a quick reminder that this video is very, very important. For the fact that I put it out there in the first place, I owe you guys some sort of explanation. I'm supposed to return here with an update. But then before we go further into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, put it on all, do it so that anytime I upload a video you will be notified. I don't know where to start. Okay. Just gonna start anywhere. So Ghanaian lady came back to her country. I don't know how she was feeling then, rejected or something. Yeah, of course there is no woman in her right senses that will leave a man who is willing to stand by her or with pregnancy. In this case, he did not do it. So she returned back to Ghana with her unborn child and then went back to her family. So many years passed by. The man wants a reconciliation with that child. Now let me give you guys another let me give you guys a background of why I think that this man is probably looking for this lady. Otherwise he would not have bothered at all. Now, she happened to be the only child that he has. No, he did not get married to any other woman. He did not have other kids. So I am just going to start by concluding that he lived a very self-centered life. He's still alive but bedridden. The reason he's looking for his daughter is not because he needs someone to take care of him, but his family, he needs some sort of, there's this remorse that, okay, I did something bad. Or who knows, as an African man, he will be thinking that, okay, nemesis have caught up with him. He's going through what he's going through because of that child, because he offended her. So that is why he's sick. But I know that it has nothing to do with the fact that he abandoned his daughter. If you like, stand by anybody, stand by your own. Anything that will happen to you will still happen. I don't think he really wants to see this lady. I think he's doing this because he believes that he may not live again, and he want to have some sort of, you know, he want to leave something behind for his family. And the reason the family is looking for this lady is not because they want him to come and do something for them. Instead, they want to make up for the things that their brother did not made for. He never opened up to them about this child until last week, like a week before I went to Kumasi in search of the lady. He have a very good family. In terms of they are caring for him. The only reason they are looking for the daughter now is they want to be sorry for what happened, and the people are doing okay financially. They want to be there for her. They want to some sort of relationship that she never had with her dad. They want to make up for all that. Yeah, it's not because they need her to go take care of her dad. Already is well taken care of. Even though there is, you know, few percent chances of him making it, which I personally wish that he makes it so that he can live and feel every bit of his mistakes that he has he has made. Sometimes death is not a punishment. People should be alive, to bear the consequences of their action. Okay, so in nutshell, I went to Kumasi, and then after searching everywhere, some people were saying maybe she's a ghost. Yeah, even if she's a ghost, that's the mother of, that's the baby mama here. Some people were saying she could be a ghost. Even if she's a ghost, they should have taken us to the house of, the address we're given. If we could, had it been we were able to locate her, they said, okay, oh, this person, oh, but she died many years ago, and so it's a ghost that went to Lagos and had a baby. Oh my God. So that was not the case here. The issue here is they just don't know anybody by that name, and some people were on the opinion that she may have changed her name because it's very common. Some people said, she did that to punish the man, just in case he want to come looking for her and claiming the child. She did that just so he can never find her. But that got me thinking, could somebody do that? Want to completely disconnect your child from their fathers? Well, sometimes depends on the woman, the level of pain that the woman may have incurred through the process of having the child. Maybe it was too much, bad. Yeah, in some cases you are pregnant for 9 months and the man never cares to check on you. He never cares to be responsible. He never cares. He just don't care about you. He's out there jumping from nyash to nyash. So maybe that may have made her so angry and decide to change her name. Some people thought so. And then another one is maybe she gave a wrong address, that she's not actually from that place, because if she was from there, maybe somebody somewhere, due to the amount of people we asked, to the amount of search that we did, they should have been able to be someone that knows her or her brother. Another reason could have been the fact that when people live in cities, it's easy when you have their specific address. It's okay, I'm going to house number this, house number that, street number this, flat number that. It's lots easier. But if it's to be like a village, the man thought maybe it's a village. He even told his family that he have been there. I don't think so. If he had ever been to Kumasi to look for this woman and her baby, and he would have been able to say, okay, when you get to Bunkachi, go left or go right or go middle, or before you get to the last stop, that is where you will locate my ex or my baby mama. Yeah, he doesn't know anything other than Bunkachi. How do you look for something? You get to Ghana, enter a vehicle that is going to East Legon and ask of so and so. How possible is that? Ask of Lillian. How possible? So unfortunately, sadly, we did not locate the family involved. We could not locate them. So that is that for that. And I felt bad. I felt like a loser, even though at some point I'm like kind of consoling myself, because I know that Emmanuel and I did a great job. The person that sent me even admit that she wouldn't have done better than I did. She was really impressed. It hurts though that her uncle may just go back to his creator without having to see his offspring, even though he have one. So you see the lessons here. There are numerous lessons to this story, guys. Do things when you are able, especially when it concerns your offspring. Don't joke with your blood. Don't joke with your blood, okay? See, if you have, for some people that was okay, yeah, I have 4 other kids. I have been remarried. I have 4 other kids. So that one child that woman had and she took away is not important. You are bringing causes to those 4 kids or 3 kids that someone you love or your newfound life have. Now let me educate you on this. Somebody built a house for her dad. I'm not going to mention her name, of course. in a city. When her mother had her, never knew that the man was married. She went into a relationship with a married man, which she did not know that the man was married until she got pregnant. After she had fallen pregnant and then she told the man about it, he opened up to her that he's a married man, she should not even bother to disturb him. So this woman gave birth to that child and was roaming the streets of that city in Nigeria. She was roaming the streets with that baby on her back, nowhere to go, no family, nothing, because they have told her not to come home with a bastard. You get it? Don't bring shame to the family. So she went out there under the bridge. This one is not a Nollywood movie. This one is life. Some things, when I begin to tell you guys stories that I know of, you guys will be shocked that a human being could do this to their fellow human being. So the woman was roaming from uncompleted building to the other, sleeping around there to just make sure that she lives with her child. The man refused to acknowledge that child and refused to own up, refused to bring the child home, refused to be part of that child, and that his wife, he doesn't want to break his marriage. His wife encouraged him not to even bother, that if he do that, the marriage will be over. That is 35 years ago, because the person I'm talking about now is around 35, 36 years old. Man, wife, he didn't find it difficult having more kids, boys and girls. They had kids to their satisfaction. She gives birth without any problem. That's the man's wife. Many years later, the man's wife died. Himself is old and unable to do the things that he used to do to make him money. The house he lives in the city was rented, so he had to return back to his village. And his kids with his legally married woman, they left him for no just cause. They avoid him, like they said he's a loser. They don't want to have anything to do with him. He went back to his village. The house that he was able to build back then, him and his wife, his late wife, the house breeze, you know, this wind, there's this, it's very common in my country, I don't know about here. The breeze blew and then it swept the house down. The whole thing collapsed, so the man has gone nowhere to sleep. Much later, the mother called the lady. She don't live in Africa, she lives somewhere far away, that to come back to Nigeria, that she have one more assignment. She already built a house for her mom. She have her own family. She came back and then the mother took her to the house of her dad and said, this is the first time your father will be accepting you in his house. Build a house for him. You can see he doesn't have where to sleep. So that was how the lady built a house for her dad. He built 3-bedroom flat for him and asked him if he want to marry again so she can help him get married, like sponsor the whole thing. And he said no, he doesn't want to, that there's nothing good about marriage. Since the wife died and he have seen true meaning of life, everything he thought he owned and worked for, everything is gone. His kids have deserted him, they have avoided him. So now it's this one child that he abandoned, that he did not even acknowledge, he did not even name her, out of fear of the wife, is the one that came back and built him a house. Right now she placed him on salary because she have the money. I was telling her, why did you do it? She said, my dear Lillian, if we have, you will do, don't worry. He's saying he's sorry. Can he ever make up for all that he has cost this lady? If not that the mother stood by her and then she's doing great with her life over there. She told me she's not struggling. She's okay. Be careful. Be careful how you treat your offspring. I see that in this part of the world, people place more value on wives, on spouses, more than their kids, especially the men. The men tend to place more value on women than their own offspring. What are you going to gain at the end of the day? I had the same issues growing up. My dad was never there for me. Yeah, and then today he wants me to blame his wife. They are no longer together. He said anytime he comes to bring me home, his wife will tell him if he try it. So he was afraid of his wife. He never bothered about me until they're no longer together. Go and see their life today. They have kids. but I don't even want to go there. Yeah, I know they are my brother. I don't even want to talk about it, because you will cry. You will cry. Be careful. Some people didn't have any opportunity like to hear warnings from people. I'm warning you for free. Be careful. Don't do this thing. In case you have done it, now is the time. If you have a brother who have done this or who is in this habit, wake up today and help them now. If this family knew long ago what their brother have done to a Ghanaian lady, they would have looked for her long ago when he was still able. Right now, he's bedridden. He's lucky that he have a good family that is taking good care of him. Just imagine that you come from a family that is aggressive, angry. They'll remind you of your failure in life. If he dies today, they are going to give him a befitting burial, but he's not going to die a happy man. Trust me. By this time, his wife and his kids, or his kids, will be all over him, rallying around him in the hospital. It feels better. Even if you are dying, it feels better. Stop this habit of abandoning your offspring in the name of what? So I did not succeed, okay? No reunion for them. I'm so angry, like no reunion. So in my case, after I finish, I think it's out of frustration or an anger and the fact that I was a bit depressed because I thought of a lot of things. I entered the wrong vehicle and I found myself in a place called Bontenga. I don't know if I pronounced that right. All the places I've heard in Medina where they say Wale Wale, Tamale, this, all of them that I never thought, I never dreamed of visiting, I forcefully visit them because of this man. I'm not angry, but you know, anything that happens to me in this life, I believe is the will of God. Anywhere I go, anything that happens to me, even my mistakes, I believe is the will of God for me. So I found myself in almost at the border part of Ghana, like the eastern upper eastern region. Those of you that are Ghanaians, those of you that have visited the place will know, you understand. I left that place 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I arrived at Accra 5 minutes past 7 the following day in the morning. You can see the distance. I risked my life all for this reunion. I'm not angry. I'm grateful that they found me worthy to go on this errand, and I'm so grateful that the person that sent me is satisfied with my effort, even though I did not succeed. She told me I have tried. So please don't put your family through this. Don't stress people. We have not given up though. We're still going to find a way to look for them. I hope that we locate them. Even if the man don't make it, the family have said that they're going to be there. They're not giving up on her. They're going to try to look for her. So I hope that, I wouldn't say you enjoyed watching this video. I'm home now. I'm fine. Okay, just that since I came back, I have not been able to lie down and sleep. From editing video to, I just don't feel good about myself because of the stress. You know now, sometimes you're so stressed that you cannot even rest. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys another time. Ciao.